Imagine stepping back 4,500 years, where a city rises from the banks of the mighty Indus. Here, life begins with the river, a source of food, trade, and fertile soil. Unlike any village before, this was a planned city, organized and efficient. Even the bricks were measured, standardized, a silent testament to order and foresight. Every street tells a story, clean, navigable, bustling yet serene. A city alive, yet surprisingly disciplined, each element serving a purpose. At the heart of the city, the Great Bath, a place of ritual and community, central to life here. As day turns to night, the city hums softly, a civilization in harmony with nature. This was not a city that grew by accident. It was engineered with intent. Straight roads, right angles, and uniform blocks. Urban planning that feels shockingly modern. Every brick followed the same ratio. No shortcuts, no guesswork, just precision. Standardized materials meant faster construction and stronger, longer-lasting homes. Homes were built inward, protecting privacy, a value clearly understood. Almost every home had a bathroom. Clean water wasn't a luxury, it was expected. Waste flowed away through sealed drains, keeping streets dry and disease away. Maintenance was planned too. These systems were meant to last. Over 700 wells served the city, fresh water, always within reach. At the city's core, the Great Bath, engineered to hold water without leaks. They understood waterproofing centuries before it became common knowledge. This wasn't just architecture, it was systems thinking, thousands of years ahead of its time. As the sun rises, daily life begins quietly, disciplined, routine, and deeply organized. Homes were not just shelters, they were private worlds built around family and function. Here, some of the world's earliest cotton was spun, clothing an entire civilization. Markets thrived, not in chaos but in calm exchange and trust. Their bead makers were masters, exporting beauty across continents. Even play reflected society, simple, creative, and grounded. Adornment mattered. Style existed long before fashion had a name. Seals marked identity, ownership, and trade, symbols of an organized system. Power here was subtle. No crowns, no palaces, order without rulers. Belief centered on life, fertility, and balance, not domination. Water cleansed more than the body. It bound the community together. As night falls, Mohenjo-daro rests, a city alive in harmony. Look closely. There are no palaces here, no monuments built for kings. Power existed, but it wasn't displayed. Authority was quiet, almost invisible. Decisions were likely collective, shaped by councils, traders, and civic leaders. Fair trade required trust. Standard weights kept the system honest. There's no evidence of armies or warfare. Security came from order, not force. Identity mattered more than dominance. Seals replaced signatures and swords. This figure, often called the priest-king, suggests ceremony, not absolute rule. Ritual, not royalty, unified the city. Shared spaces created shared values. Systems enforce discipline. When design works, control becomes unnecessary. Mohenjo-daro thrived, not under rulers, but under rules everyone followed. Mohenjo-daro wasn't isolated. It was a hub in a network connecting South Asia to distant lands. Goods like cotton, beads, and ceramics traveled far, reaching cities we now call Mesopotamia. Seals encoded trade agreements. This was a language of commerce long before modern writing. The Indus script remains undeciphered, yet it guided trade, inventory, and knowledge. Trade brought wealth, ideas, and innovation. Mohenjo-daro was cosmopolitan centuries before most cities. Craftsmanship ensured the city's exports were coveted worldwide. Numbers, measures, and accounting systems maintained trust across continents. From the banks of the Indus, Mohenjo-daro reached beyond rivers and deserts, touching the world. Even the greatest cities face time's decay. Mohenjo-daro was no exception. Once precise, the city's structures slowly surrendered to nature. Shifts in the Indus River may have altered the lifeline of the city. Citizens left, perhaps in search of survival or new opportunities elsewhere. objects remained as silent witnesses, reminders of a thriving civilization. Millennia later, discovery brings Mohenjo-daro's genius back to light. Seals, beads, and tools tell stories, connecting us to our shared human past. In planning, sanitation, and trade, this city rivals modern ingenuity. Its legacy educates, inspires, and reminds us of human potential. Mohenjo-daro endures, a testament to innovation, community, and resilience across time. "5,000 years later, Mohenjo-daro still stands, silent, watching, unfinished. No palaces, no grand tombs, no kings carved in stone, only questions. Who ruled this city? Or did it rule itself?" Their language remains unread, one of humanity's greatest unsolved codes. No evidence of massive wars, no glorification of violence, power without conquest. They mastered sanitation, urban planning, and sustainability, lessons the modern world is still learning. Mohenjo-daro is not lost. It lives in South Asia's culture, traditions, and knowledge. Time, climate, and neglect now threaten what survived millennia.
We need more mix over here. Touch heat.
This is not just history. This is heritage, and heritage demands protection. Mohenjo-daro fell, but its mystery still stands, waiting for us to listen. The Indus Valley Civilization, the world's forgotten genius.
The ancient city of Mohenjo-daro is one of the first urban centers in human history. Nestled in southern Pakistan's Indus River Valley, Mohenjo-daro is the largest and best preserved city of the Indus civilization, the earliest known civilization of the Indian subcontinent. Mohenjo-daro was built around 2500 BC, about the same time the Great Pyramids were being built in Egypt, and it spanned a surface area of nearly 500 acres, an incredible size for a city of this time period. Because of Mohenjo-daro's grand scale, archaeologists believe it may have served as a seat of power for the Indus civilization. The city was divided into two districts, the Citadel and the Lower Town. The Citadel is home to the city's exceptional monuments, including the Great Bath, a 900-square-foot tank fed from the Indus River. Mohenjo-daro also had a sophisticated water system. Houses had baths and toilets, and the town featured both an elaborate sewage system and fresh water in 700 wells throughout the city. The Roman baths, some of history's most famous waterway systems, weren't constructed until many hundreds of years after Mohenjo-daro's Great Bath. Mohenjo-daro has no places of worship or governance, such as palaces, royal tombs, or temples. This may indicate that the society was not built around state interests like the Egyptian and Mesopotamian societies at the time. Rather, the class structure of Mohenjo-daro may have been relatively equal. The city's second district, the Lower Town, may demonstrate the society's egalitarian structure. The Lower Town, with its intricate water system, was home to between 20,000 to 40,000 people. Unlike many urban areas of its time, it was laid out in a grid system similar to modern-day city blocks. After approximately 600 years, the city collapsed. No one is quite sure why, but the cause could potentially have been a change within the culture or in the path of the river. Without its crucial source of water, the city's residents may have moved away, leaving Mohenjo-daro nearly abandoned. In 1911, nearly 4,000 years after the city fell into ruin, archaeologists paid their first visit.